So you want to start a YouTube channel in 2024. What's stopping you? What's up everyone? My name is Scott and today I am starting my YouTube channel. Like right now. But hold up, before you go anywhere, this isn't some shameless self-promotion video. I have actually started a YouTube channel in the past and I do actually have some insight and advice for you. Obviously, if you found this video, you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel. Chances are you've been watching a whole ton of videos by content creators that specialize in teaching content creation. Now, I'm not necessarily going to say that that's bad. In fact, I watch a lot of those myself and they do have a ton of valuable information. The problem is they're going to give you a healthy dose of stress and anxiety. What I mean by this is you're going to find a whole ton of videos titled, "Do this before you start your YouTube channel," or "Do that before you put out your first video." Don't put out your first video until you watch this. Next thing you know, your to-do list is a mile long and you're never going to start. Some of these videos will even tell you if your videos aren't a certain length, or if you don't have your niche dialed in, or if your audio and video isn't perfect, that you're not going to succeed or you're not going to make as much money. It shouldn't be a reason as to why you haven't started your channel yet. That was one of my big problems when I started my old YouTube channel. Because I wanted everything to be perfect, I couldn't take the time I needed, or I felt I needed, to edit my videos. You know, I had a full-time job. I was doing all these side projects. I had hours and hours of footage, and I still have hours and hours of footage, and maybe I'll use some of that and put out some new updated videos on them. But previously, I just wanted everything to be perfect. It takes quite a long time to get 3 hours of footage down to a 15-minute video. The problem is I just didn't have time to dedicate to it. I'm sure you've also been watching videos on the best equipment to have, the best microphones to have, the best lighting to have. And if you don't have these things, then maybe they're not going to be perfect. Well, guess what? They're not going to be perfect at first, regardless of what you use. I have seen channels succeed with nothing more than a cell phone. The point I'm trying to make is you don't need the best equipment to get the job done. You just need to do it. It's going to take time for you to get used to your equipment and get used to your post-production software, and it's going to take experience. As far as narrowing down your niche, you don't really need to do that, and I highly recommend you don't. The problem with doing that is you don't necessarily know what you're going to enjoy making videos about. And not only that, maybe you know what you're going to enjoy making videos about, but then you start making videos about it and realize you don't have enough content to keep this going for more than a couple weeks, couple months, maybe a year. As for me in this channel, I'm not going to narrow down my niche right away. You know, I have multiple interests. My previous channel was all DIY, and I will continue to do that because I DIY everything. I just got an electric guitar for Christmas and plan on learning how to play the guitar. I'm big into cooking, love to cook, love food. I'm also into fitness. No, I don't have a clip about that. I'm going to leave you with 3 tips that will hopefully help you get your YouTube channel started. First, don't narrow down your niche until you figure out what you enjoy making videos about and what you actually have content for. 2, don't expect perfection at first. It's going to take time for you to get used to your equipment, to get used to your post-production software. You just have to get started. All that's going to come with experience. And lastly, just put out your first video. I don't care what it's about. You shouldn't either. Just make a video that you enjoy making and put it out there. Then the next video, do the same thing. You don't have to have a niche. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just start. Once you get that first video out there, a huge weight will be lifted off your shoulders. Your stress and anxiety won't be gone, but they definitely will be reduced. So what's been stopping you from putting out your first video? Let me know in the comments below. I hope this video has motivated some of you to get your videos started. If you got something out of this, feel free to hit that like button. And if you want to take this adventure together, feel free to subscribe as well. Have a nice day.